know they stand up clapping for this guy coming here. He doesn't have a suit on. All right. But anyway, it's amazing, like I say, the success that's taking place and how fast our business is growing right now. Where you guys are right now, some of you have no idea what kind of position you're in right now. You're in a position right now to really take care of your families for the next several generations. Yes. If you really take advantage of what we have to offer you, okay? You can really set yourself up and really get it done. You heard Barry talking about, you know, what he's doing and how he's working, and that's what all of our diamonds are doing, okay? And the thing I want you to understand is really the big picture, the big vision. You know, last month we had an incredible month, and which was great. You know, we kind of shook up the industry and had people all over the world wondering, what is this Organo Gold? Who are these people in Organo Gold? How in the world are they doing what it is they're doing? We doubled last month. Any month that we had had before, we doubled it. Yes. Last month we the type of results people had last month, never had them before. I mean, I'm getting phone calls from people telling me some of what their results were. It's just, it's amazing. I mean, and that's really what gets me and keeps me excited when I just hear people call me up or send me a text saying, I had my biggest month ever, my biggest week ever, or whatever it may have been. And that's what's going on. But I want you to understand, you know, with the vehicle that we're in. I was at Barry's house the other day, and he had a group of people over there. And I tell you right now, this is one of the hardest working people in Organo Gold as well. You know, sometimes I always talk about people in their process. Sometimes you don't recognize them in their process. You only recognize them when they've gotten there. Right. Okay. Right. And I can tell you right now, I mean, for the success that he's already had in the industry, the work that I know for a fact that he's doing, okay, that he doesn't get up and talk about, but every single few hours, there's somebody who's hearing about the Organo Gold opportunity from this guy. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm talking about focus. And so if you want to see one of the top earners in the world in process, you just heard from him today. Woo! That's the top earner in the world. Because I already know what it takes. I've been there. I know what it takes. And it's not about you know just saying it. It's just about me seeing and witnessing every single thing, every single day, every single day. There's always something going on, either at his house or he's going here, driving here, there. It's just he's in that process. And so, but I was talking to a group the other day, and I kind of give you a little bit of the same message so that you understand what it is that we're doing here with Organo Gold. Some of us don't understand the business model that we have. And I want you to understand that, because if you don't understand what it is that you're in, you won't be able to properly use it. Okay? You won't be able to properly use it, you know. And the example that I give is, I think I may have talked about this on a Sunday night call as well, is if I gave you a hammer, okay, as a tool, gave you this hammer, and you took that hammer and you start going over to this tree and you start bamming this tree, you know, and I tell you, hey, listen, this hammer is used as a construction tool. Right? But you start bamming on this tree, you got a good tool. But if you're using it the wrong way, nothing's going to get done. Right. Okay? Right. Because a saw is what you need for that tree. All right? Yeah. And so what you got to understand is, am I putting the right energy behind the right tool? There's only two things that we do in Organo Gold. Two things that we do. All right? Two things. I'm going to share with you right now how to take care of your families, how to build an income. And I shared with a group of people, group of professionals that we were talking to. And I told them, I'm going to share with you how in 12 months, how to do something, okay, that you can't do in 40 years in any profession that you're currently in. This is not to put down whatever it is that you're doing, whether you own the company or whether you work for them. Now, not only after 40 years of you being there, if you were the top 1/4% in your industry, that means that if you are a doctor, that means that if you're a teacher or an engineer, that means that you're the top 1/4% paid of engineers. Well, I'm going to show you right now how to do it in 1 year. If you understand the simplicity of it, you can't do it. Okay? You can't do it in 40 years with what I'm going to show you right now, just these little 5 minutes of what you can do with Organo Gold if you understand the simplicity of it. We don't make things complicated. Some of us think that we're in network marketing. Network marketing is just a term that they use for how we do business. Get out of network marketing. Become a business owner. Become a professional. Okay? Network marketers go from company to company to company to company. I am a business person who teach other business people, okay, how to create and develop wealth through this vehicle called network marketing. All right? That's what I'm going to show you. First thing that we do is this. There's 2 things that we do. First thing that we're going to do is that we're going to acquire a large community of consumers who drink coffee. I'm going to keep this real simple for you. Extremely simple. And if you can take the simplicity of what I'm talking about, match it up with these 4 principles, because these 4 principles should just show you how to magnify what I'm going to talk about, that Barry's going to talk about when he finishes up. There's 2 things. We're going to build a community of consumers who drink coffee. Our goal, there's only one thing I want you to focus on. This is what the goal is. Okay? When we get these consumers, I want to ask you a question. I just want you to answer the question to yourself, raise your hands, and agree only if you really believe it. Don't just give me hype, because I don't do hype. Don't give me agreement when you just don't believe. This is real business-to-business conversation that we're having here. Okay? My question is this here. Over the course of in February, just February alone, do you believe that you can change the brand of coffee that is consumed in at least 10 households within your influence? That means within your neighborhood, wherever it is that you go to church, wherever it is that your kids may associate, babysitters, whatever it may be. Can you change the brand of coffee into 10 separate households that will repeat their order on a monthly basis? How many of you believe that that's achievable in the month of February? I didn't say recruit anybody. I just said change the brand of coffee. That's what our goal is to indirectly go into the neighborhoods, open those cabinets, wherever they keep that coffee, and replace Folgers with OG. Replace Max Morehouse with OG. Replace what they get on their lunch break at Starbucks every day with Organo Gold. That's the first goal. Just 10. Okay? How many of you believe you can do that? Okay? Now, so we're just saying in February. So that's the first thing that we'll do. The second thing that we do in Organo Gold, if you want to have long-term residual benefits, this is not a sign-up game. This is a real business. Right. The second thing that we'll do is that we're going to build a distribution outlet, or what I call PODs, points of distribution. All right? We're going to expand our distribution outlet by inviting other distributors to become a part of our business. Why do we invite them into our company? For 2 reasons. So that we can build more consumers and also expand our distribution outlet even faster. Right. That's the only purpose for enrolling a new person. It's not for you to make money. Okay. It's not for you to make a fast start commission. Okay? It is for 2 reasons. To keep the cycle going of expanding our consumer base and expanding our distribution base. All right? Those are the only 2 things that we do. Now watch this here, real quick. If you can do that, the second question that I have is this. How many of you believe that within 1 year, if you kept it so simple, so simple, just very simple, okay? And don't try to, climb the moon. Mm-hmm. Don't try to become a gazillionaire tomorrow. That doesn't work. Okay? You got to remember, if it's taking you 20 years to get to $50,000 a year, you may need a little more time, okay, to get to $100,000 a year in network marketing, okay, or $100,000 a month. Because some of us say, oh, I'm going Crown this month, and we don't even have our dual yet. Okay. Does it make sense? Yes. So what I want you to do is I want you to get out of the feel-good business. Get out of the feel-good business and do what's probable. Okay. Anything's possible, do what's probable. stay focused, keep your focus just like this. Don't look to your left, don't look to your right. Don't get so excited because you just heard a person did this or hit a left. Don't let any of that faze you. If you stay focused, I'm going to share with you right now how to take care of generations of wealth. So how many of you in this year of 2013, over the next year, believe, okay? And what's my time? It's 11 o'clock now? It's 11:10, so I got 20 minutes before the game starts, okay? So, no, I don't have 20 minutes with you. It's 11:10 right now. It takes me about approximately 13 and a half minutes to get to the game, all right? Now, so, I got another 3 minutes with y'all. That's it, all right? Yes. Now, so here it is. The first thing everybody agreed, or those of you who did agree, that you can get 10 people, 10 consumers to just change the brand of coffee that they're drinking within their households, within your neighborhood. Okay? Now remember, I'm scanning the room.
Yes.
I got a very good memory. So when I see you next month,